What is up, guys? Dan back at you with another video. Today we are doing another legendary item guide. We're going to be talking about Night Hawking. It is the doll SMG. It is, in my opinion, as far as what I've found in this game, one of the best SMGs of the legendary variant. Currently is just a cryo SMG, but it has a interesting twist on the cryo SMG elements in this game. What it does is it also shoots fire, if I'm not mistaken, during nighttime. So during the daytime it will shoot cryo, and then during the day it will shoot fire, which is kind of cool. It does a lot of damage to health, a lot of damage to armor. It also does fairly decent damage to shields depending on the mayhem mode modifiers. This is a fantastic SMG. I would highly suggest picking it up. I've been running this a lot on my elemental face tanking Amara build, and even when I'm not really having the best modifiers on there, it can still do a pretty good job. There's not a lot to say about this gun besides I just got it from farming Grave Ward. I don't remember exactly what mode we were in. I think we were probably just farming Mayhem mode 3 more than likely, but if I'm not mistaken, it is a world drop, so you can get this from anywhere. This is just where I got it from. It was either Tyrene or Grave Ward, but more than likely it was Grave Ward, and ever since I picked it up, this has been a mainstay in my loadout no matter what. Now every once in a while, because of my class artifact, my element does change every 5 seconds, so every once in a while it does interfere with the elements that the gun is shooting. So sometimes you'll notice on the gameplay that sometimes I'm shooting a element that I shouldn't be, whether it be radiation, corrosive. That is because of my class artifact. However, even when I'm shooting the wrong element, it still does a fairly decent job. But once it's shooting cryo and sometimes fire at the same time in the same magazine, this thing absolutely shreds for mobs. It does a great job on high-end enemies. I can't really think of any enemies that it doesn't do a really good job on. It does shoot in burst fire, and it does shoot in I think it's called semi-automatic, which is basically a single fire shot. I prefer to shoot it in burst fire pretty much all the time. It does, in my opinion, a much better job having sustained DPS, and I use a mouse, so it's a little less on the clicking every time. You would have to click a lot more often if you were single firing, but I also feel like the damage is a little bit higher on just spamming burst fire on all the enemies. It is a fantastic gun. I just gotta say, go get it. This is not a lot that I have to talk about in this video besides just hyping it up. I'm gonna leave some gameplay showing us just running through a few mobs. If you have gotten a Nighthawk, tell me what you use it for. How do you enjoy it? What version of it you got? I don't think that really matters. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Bloody stop it! Single fire! Die, dummy!
Feel the power! Is that it?